Okay, now we are looking at infratemporal region dissection. So what are the infratemporal region dissection? Muscles of mastication, temporomandibular joint. Then we also see the maxillary artery and mandibular nerve. Okay, so here what we do, we did partial dissection of infratemporal fossa. We'll try to see what layers, how we have gone through. So first we have made a cut, we have cleaned the, see here, this is the parotid gland. These are the fibers of the facial nerve emerging out of the parotid gland. You can see that we wanted to preserve that, so we did not remove the parotid gland, so we just reflected it. Okay, so this is like we kept the parotid gland intact with the branches of the facial nerve emerging out. You can see the buccal branch, marginal mandibular, cervical branches intact, and we reflected this facial nerve, parotid gland. Now what else we can see? This is the inside structure of the parotid gland. We try to piecemeal the parotid gland and try to see. You can see this. This is a retromandibular vein. Okay, you can see the retromandibular vein. We can see the ending of the external carotid artery till we have to clean out or piecemeal the parotid gland. So we just wanted to keep it still little more while. So we did not remove that, but at least you can see the external retromandibular vein formation. Okay, so what did we do? Once we see this one, we reflected the masseter from the mandible. Okay, so here we have base of the mandible, ramus of the mandible. We made a cut, reflected the masseter. Then what did we do? We cut the ramus of the mandible and the body of the mandible, made a cuts and removed them, removed the bones. Then you can see easily the submandibular gland. Submandibular gland, this is the facial artery and facial vein. See here, relation of the facial artery around the submandibular gland. You can see that it is making two loops here. One loop is around the posterior aspect of the submandibular gland and another loop is towards the base of the mandible. Okay, so this is the facial artery along with facial vein, submandibular gland. Okay, clear? Submandibular gland has got two parts, superficial part and the deep part. This is the superficial part which we are looking at.